first video of 2021. Well, I'm recording this right before New Year's, but by the time this is uploaded, this will be the first video of 2021. So, in my last video, I still have the cold, I guess, and I wanted to, make an election map here, um, updated 2021. So I already filled out like the safe states, for Trump and for Biden, assuming Trump, runs and wins the Republican nomination, which I think he will. I mean, a lot of his base, that voted for him in 2020, they haven't forgot about him. And especially with Joe Biden's, tanking approval ratings, yeah, it's not that good. Um, so Arizona, I think Arizona will go lean still. I still have that judgment that it will still go lean. Texas, I think Texas again will be safe because Texas, I mean, again, Hispanic shift, he'll definitely improve on the Hispanic, population again, and the area around the Dallas, the cities around Texas. I think he'll improve the suburban vote, not as much as George W. Bush or those candidates back in the day, but it'll be good enough. Wisconsin, I think Wisconsin will go lean, like a 4 point margin. Again, due to Joe Biden's, approval rating pretty much going down. Well, the graph hasn't even loaded yet, but it's been tanking, and a lot of the even the left leaning pundits or polling data, has it negative, like NPR. That's pretty left leaning. Georgia, I think Georgia will go lean, like a 3 point win. It won't go as in the 2000s where it was a safe Republican state, but it'll get a little more Republican. Florida, I still have that uh, logical not logical, but judgment that will go likely, because Trump will definitely improve in the Cuban American vote again in the Miami Dade area, and I think he'll win Miami, the city, or not just the city, the county of Miami Dade. He'll flip it this time, definitely. Um, and plus, with the suburban shift, maybe he could, potentially win it. Um, New Mexico, again, I have it as a lean. Again, if Trump can improve here and at the oil producing areas in New Mexico, they're pissed at Joe Biden, because he killed the Keystone, the oil pipeline. Last year, um, and now we depend on foreign countries for oil and energy. So yeah, they're not too happy. Um, Nevada, I think again, Nevada will go lean. I think they could vote more Republican than Arizona, but well, it all has to depend, and it all depends if Trump could get a little more of the college educated vote. It all depends. If he does, he would carry these two states easily, probably even likely margins, especially Arizona. But if he drastically improves in the Hispanic vote, he'll get Nevada and Arizona back. But I think Nevada's more. Arizona, I mean, 10 years ago, it was pretty safe Republican, or likely Republican. But now it's a toss up. Colorado, I still have that judgment. I think Colorado go likely like a 5 point, 6 point, uh, probably even a 7 point. Because again, college educated. A lot of the college educated, they go for Biden, or Democrats in general. And I mean, it's been voting Democratic since 2008, and has two Democratic senators, and pretty much I don't see Republicans really winning this state back like it did in the 2000s, 1980s, even 1990s. I don't see this, going back there. But it will get closer. I mean, it voted 15 points for Biden last election, but I don't see Trump, gaining that 15 points anytime soon or in this election. Um, I think Trump will win North Carolina by like a likely margin, probably like a 5 point margin. Not nothing too crazy compared to Florida's margin, but um, again, a lot of Northerners are moving into these states here, even Florida. All these states here, but especially they're affecting the politics of these two regions, just like how Californians are moving to Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada, and influencing their areas. Um, But North Carolina, I think we will likely not, safe as in the 2000s. It was a safe Republican, 15, 13 points. No, that is not happening again. But it'll be, more decisively Republican than in 2016 and 2012. Um, Michigan, oh, no, 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 no. Michigan, I think we go tilt and Pennsylvania lean. It's simply because, yeah, Joe Biden is from Pennsylvania, but, he's a senator from Delaware, but, yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. But Trump still has appeal and, has a lot of appeal in western Pennsylvania and in the T region of Pennsylvania. Um, and Joe Biden still has approval. I mean, you know, appeal here, and that's what pretty much matters. But if Trump could, get more vote here, because Republicans are not maxed out in western Pennsylvania, and pretty much this whole area, blue collar, miner area, and car workers, they're not too happy at Biden, and you could reflect on the approval rating, 10 points, average, spread, but it's been, I mean, it's been getting closer here, but then now it's going, back, the disapproval ratings going back higher. So I think Pennsylvania will go lean like a 2, even a 3 point win. And Michigan, under a point, but this could get close, nail bitingly close. Oh, Minnesota, that's a good one. That's a very good tilt. I mean, toss up. I won't leave that for now. Virginia, again, lean. It's a very establishmentarian state. And Trump will get some of that suburban vote again, but, it's going to pretty much decide on Northern Virginia here. Republicans are pretty much maxed out in Western Virginia. I mean, Democrats, they pretty much control this region. That's what controls the state of Virginia. But if Trump could, make inroads in this place, then, if he could learn from Youngkin in Virginia, he could, make Virginia, not just Virginia closer, he can make all these states closer. But it all depends on that, how he does. New Hampshire, ooh, another one. I think very close. I think it's going to go tilt. And because Trump very narrowly lost New Hampshire by like 5,000 votes around there in 2016. And yeah, did win 10 points for Biden. But Trump could easily make that up, especially again with those approval ratings. That's not looking good for Joe Biden. So yeah, we'll see here. I think it'll go tilt, like a under a 1 point win. Second, I think it'll go tilt. It went lean for Joe Biden in 2020, but Trump could, get some of that suburban, even urban vote back just a little bit, and that could really make, a little bit of a difference here. But we'll see. Maine, I think Maine will still go for Biden. I think close, though. It won't go, that big. But this, he'll win safe. Pretty much candidates will win this, safe, according to their party. Because Trump, unlike other Republican candidates in the past, really made rural Northeast, Republican, not just, very Republican, but, he's flipped it back to the Republican Party after voting, for Democrats for decades. A lot of these counties, especially Maine. Sorry, I've been talking too much. But I think he could make this lean. This will be close, though. Just like, all the leans here, it will be close. Minnesota, ooh, I think we'll go tilt. Because it did vote slightly for Minnesota, and Trump almost won it in 2016. But again, approval rating not too happy. But that's not just the only factor at the end of the day. It also has to depend on the Iron Range or the suburbs, especially the suburbs. Those are pretty much determine what is going what state is going to vote which. But I think Biden will narrowly take it. I could see Trump taking it though. Especially if those approval ratings keep going, how they are, even a -5 approval rating will really make a difference here. I'm assuming this map is assuming Joe Biden recovers his approval disapproval. It's like right here in election day, like a between 5 points, 2 points, that stuff. Approval and disapproval rating, like normal presidency, but Joe Biden is not a normal president. I mean, especially after the Afghanistan, he's not a normal president. For me, he hasn't been a normal president since day one. So, but if it keeps going, this map could get significantly redder if if he keeps this -10 disapproval rating. With that, I could see Oregon going even likely, and Rhode Island going likely, and Connecticut. These states could really go back, into likely columns like it did in 2004 with George W. Bush. But yeah, this is the map here, 221 to 317. And I hope you guys like this video. And I'm sorry if you guys found this a little bit boring, but my voice is kind of, with the cold or flu. It's not COVID, thank God. But, I'm trying to get this, fixed. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you for the next one. And I hope you guys take care. Alrighty, guys. See ya.